Tourists and locals alike have made Galveston's Gaido's restaurant one of the more popular places to go. And over the years, it has become more than a place to eat. It's also one of the island's biggest tourist attractions. In his weekly visit, author Bill Cherry tells us that there is more to Gaido's than just food.
This is San Jacinto Gaido, and this is the seafood restaurant he operated on the famous Galveston landmark, Murdoch's Pier. He opened it in 1911, and he operated it until he died in 1939. His two sons, Mike and Fritz, opened their first Gaidos in Houston in the early 1940s. But within 2 years, Mr. Mike had moved his family back to Galveston to open this Gaidos that we're eating in today. Mr. Mike's entrance into the Galveston restaurant business was far from stellar. He rented a drive-in from his longtime friends, John Paul and Josephine Deppin. And after some years, he was able to buy them out. And over the next 50 years, Mr. Mike and his family expanded his venture 1 inch at a time, paying for each inch before they started the next one. Now there's the big restaurant, Gaido's famous seafood restaurant, and it's Mr. Mike's original. There's a private club in the back, and it's called the Pelican. Next door, there's Casey's Seafood Cafe, and then the rest of the block is taken up by the 104-room Gaido's Motel. I grew up with Mr. Mike's sons, Mickey, Wayne, and Paulie. I can't tell you how many times the boys in the neighborhood would go to one of the free piers across the street here, catch some flounders and trout, and maybe net a few crabs, and bring them to their back door here where Mr. Mike would buy them from us. One time when I was about 40, I came in here for dinner one evening, and Mr. Mike came over to the table and he said, "Bill, I want to show you something." So we walked across the street to the seawall, and then we faced the restaurant. And then he told me the story. He said that for years, right above the entrance, there was a hip roof. It was one of those four-sided things that comes to a point at the top. He went on to say that he saved and scrimped and added to his investment, but he always left the roof in place even though it leaked and gave all kinds of problems to him. He said he left it there so that his family and he could always have the reminder of where he had come from and how hard the venture had been. Unlike most restaurants today, Gaido still does things the way Mr. Mike did. This is my friend Clifton. Clifton's been a waiter at Gaido's for 50 years. You know, at Gaido's, the oysters are still hand-shucked in the back, the shrimp are peeled, and all the sauces and dressings are made from Mr. Mike's original recipes. And that dates back to Mr. Mike's story of the hip roof. Remember where you came from and how you got there. I'm Galvestonian Bill Cherry, and that's one of my memories.